All right, back here on KPOO San Francisco, 89.5 FM. Joined right now by gospel singer Terrance Kelly. Here's a track off one of his newest records. It's called I Stood on the River of Jordan. Here you go. When I come back, I'll be speaking with him and a promoter named Kalief as well. So you're listening to KPOO San Francisco.
I stood on the river of Jordan to see the ships go sailing over. Stood on the river of Jordan to see the ships sail by. Oh, sister, you better be ready when you see the ships go sailing over. Brother, you better be ready to see the ships sail by. Oh, mother, don't you weep when you see the ships go sailing over. Oh, mother, don't you weep when you see the ships sail by. Shout glory, hallelujah. When you see the ships sail by.
Alrighty, that was Terrance Kelly and the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir. He joins me in studio right now, as does Kalief Biggs, concert promoter and organizer. Thank you for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So that's a very interesting record you have here. How long have you been working, singing gospel? You're the artistic director of the Oakland Interfaith Gospel.
Well, I've been singing gospel my whole life. Started at church when I was 2. Well, my father was the late, great Ed Kelly, jazz pianist, so I don't think I had a choice.
I have so many guests on here. I had John B. called in, the R&B singer, on the phone, also Brian McKnight recently, and they both started in the church. They both had family that was in music. I mean, it's really cool. It's like it seems like a cycle, like a positivity cycle that keeps feeding on itself. Like, I'm a singer, my son's going to be a singer. I started in church, you started in church. And Kalief, how'd you get involved with Terrance?
Oh wow, I grew up. I grew up with this guy. I started officially with the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir when I was about 14, and excuse me. From then on, I mean, like he's a father figure. He's my adopted godfather. So it really started more out of a personal relationship, and then as I progressed in my career and professionally, he saw what I was doing, and he said, "Hey, you know what? I think it's time for me to do some stuff, and I know that you've been around long enough that you can handle it. So here we are."
Now, do you sing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you on this record?
I'm not on this record,
okay.
Or any record, in fact.
Not yet.
So as I became more interested on the business side of things, the singing for me really kind of just took a backseat to doing this end. So I sing at church, and that's kind of the extent of it. But
So this is Saturday night, yes, February 9th?
Saturday, February 9th.
Yeah, 4 o'clock to 7 p.m. at the Piedmont Piano Company, 1728 San Pablo, Oakland, California. Get yourself some tickets to see Terrance Kelly at Terrance Kelly, TerranCe Kelly.brownpapertickets.com. You can pick up some tickets there. I'm going to have a free pair to give away, too, to a lucky caller at the end of this interview, so stay tuned.
That is a Sunday, though.
Oh, it's a Sunday. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sunday
we're sitting
afternoon.
Here, yeah, kind of got so wrapped up in it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Sunday, February 9th.
Makes more sense, too. So what can people expect to see at this performance?
Lots of different types of Negro spirituals. The Negro spiritual is the forefront of all-American music that is non-indigenous. Mm-hmm. So, there's no Four Tops, no Beyonce, none of those groups, no R&B, no jazz, no gospel without the spiritual and the work song. And they're largely being forgotten. So it's a mission of mine to keep them in the front of the community, and also to remind people that spirituals are not always dark and sad. Sometimes they're quite funny. Mm-hmm. So on the evening of the concert, there's going to be a wide range of spirituals, from funny to sad to introspective to community clapping and joy.
Now, what is your take, I'm wondering, on the kind of pop gospel music that we hear a lot of nowadays?
I think it's necessary. I think it's good. Some people wouldn't listen to it if it was any other kind. So,
I mean, there's pretty much, if you look at it, I know of hard rock gospel groups and, all
gospel
kinds.
Covers
right.
almost every genre of music right now, which is awesome.
Why do you think that is?
People want to hear, they don't mind getting the message, but they want to hear it in a way that's comfortable to their particular stylings.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir. Who else is on this record here that I'm holding? It's called Great Day, by the way. People can pick it up on the internet?
People can get it on the internet. They can get it at our website, the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir, www.oigc.org.
Perfect.
That's one of the CDs of the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir, and I've been its director for 29 years now.
Wow. So you've seen, how old is your youngest singer?
Well, in the youth choir, the youngest singer is 11. Okay. In the adult choir, the oldest singer is senior.
And this is the adults here on the record?
No, that's just the adult choir.
Okay.
There are 4 choirs now.
But I was going to say, you've been doing it over 20 years. You're seeing generations of people go through it, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have. We've had kids come in and graduate from the youth choir, go on and go to school and come back and then join the adult choir. So it's kind of awesome.
Wow. Yeah, do you find it easier to coach the younger children, and then as they move up, they get more respect for themselves, for the music, they learn their craft better, and then when they come back as an adult, they're just ready to go? Or is it kind of have to reteach them?
It's kind of harder when I first get them because there's not a lot of music in the schools in Northern California anymore. So it's like taking brand new dirt and putting seed to it and coaxing it to grow. So, but once they've been with me about 2 or 3 years, most of them are pretty proficient.
Yeah, it's sad that you say that because I grew up playing saxophone in 4th grade. Mm-hmm. I played in elementary school the last couple of years, and then by the time I got to middle school, there was a band. They said, "You're ready to join this." But now I heard that the school that my elementary school doesn't. I don't think they have a music program right now. So to get into that 6th grade class is almost impossible because you don't have any. It sucks. You got to start young to get that going, and if you don't, you might not ever get it or get the confidence that you need to think that you could play music in the first place.
Oh, yeah. When I got to 9th grade choir, most everyone in the choir had some sort of music reading, so there was some connection to notes and things like that.
Right.
But in today's world, that's not true.
That's why church is actually one of the best places to. I mean, I can't tell you how many singers and musicians have come through here, and that's where they started.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic. What would you say to a young child or young person that's looking to get into music but can't maybe get it at school, or maybe they don't belong to a church? What other avenues can you think of that?
Parks and Rec. If you're in the Bay Area, come sing with the Oakland Interfaith Youth Choir. Check us out on our website.
And can anybody join, or do you have to be at a certain talent level?
Just not tone deaf for the youth choir.
Tone deaf.
Just not tone deaf. We have the community choir,
Right.
which is adults, and anybody can join that one. It's a less stringent component of the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choirs. It's once a month rehearsal, and anybody can join. It's totally community. And then there's the gospel choir. There's a pretty tough
That's tough.
audition to
That's
get in
the
there.
major leagues there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I was in high school, I told you I was playing saxophone. At one point, for some reason, we had to try out for the choir, too. I think we had to play a song that required singing and performing. And
That's an audition.
in front of about 50 people that I was in the band with, the choir teacher, we're all singing, and then she kind of looked over to my direction and, held her ear. And then she walks closer and closer, and she's, something's not right here. And she points me out, and she's like, "Can I hear you by yourself?" And I sang, and she's like, "No, this isn't going to work." And you always think that, people tell kids that, "Oh, yeah, we'll work on it harder." She just said, "No, this isn't going to work." So I go back to the saxophone.
Yeah, I played trumpet.
Did you?
Through the 9th grade. I begged my dad to get a trumpet.
Yeah.
And so he told me I was going to play it for 2 years, and I did.
That's good. You still play it all?
No.
Okay. But at least you're still involved with music.
Oh, yeah, have to be.
And I don't play saxophone. I haven't played in 5 years or so, but I still am involved with either like radio music, and I love going to concerts. I have a new respect for music than most people just because I was involved with it for a little while. So that's why I love to get people involved.
He is an accomplished pianist, though. He doesn't.
There you go.
He doesn't talk about that a lot, but yeah, he can play.
That's
Well, when your dad is Ed Kelly,
Yeah. Right.
It's all relative. So
Absolutely. Well, let's hear another track from Great Day. This is Deep River here. Now, this is just you,
it's just me.
solo vocalist. All right, let's take a listen to this here.
Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, that promised land where all is peace? Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground. Deep river, Lord, go. cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, that promised land where all is peace? Deep river, Lord, I wanna cross over into campground.
All right, beautiful voice there. Terrance Kelly, again, the album Great Day, Acapella Negro Spirituals. And again, he's going to be performing at Piedmont Piano Company, 1728 San Pablo, Oakland, California, Sunday, February 9th, 2014, 4 p.m. Go to terrancekelly.brownpapertickets.com and on Facebook, Terrance Kelly, and get yourself some tickets over there. Terrance was just telling me off the air that you are an Emmy winner.
Yeah, 1997, I think it is.
And what was that for?
There was a commercial, Circle of Friends, that Channel 7 did for community engagement, and I did the choral arrangement and won an Emmy for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Cool.
What's coming up for you? Other albums?
Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir will be doing an album later this year. I'm also starting to work on my album, which will be Terrance Kelly singing Negro Spirituals. And let's see, we have a big musical, the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir, coming up on March 15th in Oakland at the First Congregational Church.
Very cool.
With wonderful gospel singer Calvin Bernard Roan, who's going to be our special guest.
Okay. And Kalief, what about you? What do you have coming up? Other projects?
So yeah, we're working right now. A couple of the other artists that we're developing. One has an event coming up at the end of this month, February 22nd. That's a Saturday. It's a live recording, and we're probably going to do it at Soundwave in Oakland, Soundwave Studio. So if you're in the area, look us up on Facebook at Facebook.com/InCrowdENT, or you can check out our website, InCrowdENT.com, get some more information about that. That's probably the biggest thing aside from this, which was really a labor of love. It's an honor to have the opportunity to present, my mentor, my godfather, in his first solo concert.
That is cool.
So I really, wanted to make sure that I put my best foot forward with this one. So I kind of pushed a lot of the other things that we were doing back later in the year because I wanted to make sure that this was as perfect as possible. But the recording, that kind of snuck in, so we're going to do that. Again, that's on the 22nd. So look us up on Facebook, get some more information.
InCrowdEnt.
InCrowdEnt.
That's your production company?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Oh, you know what? I had a question, too, for either of you, both of you. Terrance, obviously your first love is gospel music and all that, but who's an artist that you really like that we might not expect in any genre, alive or dead?
Miley Cyrus.
There we go. Kalief?
That's news to me. Okay.
Can you top that?
She can sing.
She's
not bad.
What? Okay. I am a classic pop fan, Frank Sinatra.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah,
cool.
You can put him on and I'm done.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in again.
It was a pleasure.
Terrance Kelly, get him this Sunday, February 9th, 2014, Piedmont Piano Company, on San Pablo Street, Oakland, California. Oh, yes, I have a pair of tickets to give away as well, Terrance Kelly. If you're interested in going to this, check this out. Free tickets here. All you have to do is give us a call, 415-346-5376, A Night of Spirituals with Terrance Kelly. All right, everybody, I got some more jazz music coming up for you real quick, and then when I come back at the top of the hour, I'm going to have someone here from the Lawrence Hall of Science to discuss bugs. You're listening to KPOO San Francisco 89.5 FM.